Hey folks, it's Dave in Studio A, and one question that comes up all the time when playing hockey games is how do you change lines? And the correct answer is there's no correct answer. However you want to do it, you do it. There's some people who change every minute, like they do in the current seasons, where and it's boom, 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 boom. Other people like myself we'd go 4, 5, 6 minutes with line one, and then switch to line two, and then go to line three. And at the end of the period, it all come out in the wash. So whether you're changing every minute or every 4 or 5 minutes, that line one would get more minutes than two, that would get more minutes than three. So there's really no right way to do it. It's all like what you feel like doing. I would always just go 1 verse 1, 2 verse 2, and 3 verse 3 for the entire period. And while that was fine, I am missing out on some of the other matchups. I'm missing out on 1 verse 3. I'm missing out on, different defensive lines going with different forward lines. I really was missing out on that. And so I've been following along. Some people have come up with some really creative ways to do this. And I come up with my own way. Let me show you here. So let me bring you down over here to the tabletop. So I'm playing a little bit of Apple hockey right now. And this is what I did. So I printed out 10 cards just with a template in Microsoft Word. And as you can see, I got line 1 with 5, line 2 with 3, and line 3 with 2. So this would be one period changing every 2 minutes. So line 1 would get the majority of the ice time, followed by line 2 and line 3. Now this is my defensive line, and I also did that with the offense. Over here, in the red text, as you can see, I added a line 4. So I subtracted one of the line 1s and added line 4 if I'm playing line 4 instead of 3 lines. So let's go to the table. Now, how does this work? So on the tabletop, as you can see, this is my forward lines for this side, and this is my forward lines for this side, and then my defensive line. And I shuffle the 10 cards and put them on the table face up like this, and it just so happened that I got 1 going against 1. Now over here, though, I got the second line defense starting for San Jose. Just kind of how it worked out. So what I would do, and I would have another stack of these over here. I just busted them out to show you. So I'm now shuffling offense and defensive lines every 2 minutes. So here we go here. So here's the first. So 2 minutes go by, and I change it up. So line 2 comes out. Another 2 minutes go by. Line 1 comes back out. And then another 2 minutes, line 3 comes back out. So it does work out pretty well. Now over here on the defense, let's change this up here. So line 1 comes out. And over here, line 3 comes out. So as you can see, I'm getting a pretty good mix every 2 minutes of the different lines. Now the one thing, I know you're probably asking, it's like, Dave, line 1 has way more cards. Well, what happens if line 1 stays out there for 5 minutes? What I'm doing is I will allow 2 or 3, and that's it. So if I were to pull line 1 and then line 1, and line 1 come out a third time, I would probably shuffle it to the bottom. So again, so if I'm over here with the defense and I pull line 1 3 times in a row, that third time I'll stick it to the bottom and try to get line 2 or 3 out here just to mix it up. So that's what I've been doing in case I get overloaded with a line 1 or even a line 2, because there are 1, 2, 3 line 2s over here. And again, there's 3 line 2. So if I got 3 in a row, I would take a line 2 and stick it to the back and try to get a 1 or a 3 out there just to kind of shuffle it up. But anyway, that's what I've been doing here. I've been trying offense and defensive lines by printing out 10 and just having line 1 get the majority of the shifts, followed by 2, followed by 3, and then maybe even 1 line 4 out there on offense if I play 4 lines. And then I just, every 2 minutes, I flip a card. And I played one game, and it went pretty well. It does add time to it, but it does add some flavor to the game. It really does. It's been kind of fun. So, hey, I'm Dave. We'll talk to you all later. Let me know what you think of this. Bye-bye.